Hi guys, I'm Shaun and this is how I make a beef casserole at home. So today we'll be using one of my favourite cuts, which is a lovely chuck steak. This is out of King Island in Tasmania, and we've diced it up ready for this dish. We've got 2 onions diced up, 2 carrots diced up, we've got 2 sticks of celery ready to go, and we've got tomato paste, some garlic, salt, pepper, bay leaves, and of course our Maggie beer beef stock. Let's get to it. What I've got here is some flour with salt, pepper and garlic. And I'm just going to spread this out into this bowl, and then I'm going to cover these chuck steak pieces in batches. So the next step is I'm going to brown off this beef before it goes into the slow cooker. So we're going to put some oil into this pan, and we're just going to brown it in batches and make sure that the beef gets nice and caramelized, because that flavor will carry through to our casserole at the end. Okay, so I'm just going to lay a couple of paper towels into this dish just to drain off a little bit of the oil. All right, now that our beef is browned, we can start loading up our slow cooker, turning it on and leaving it alone. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just putting different components in bit by bit. This is just to save me a little bit of time at the end with the mixing. Next up, I'm gonna put my aromatics in there. We're gonna put a couple of sprigs of thyme, a couple of bay leaves, garlic. Now it's time for a bit of tomato paste. Now we're gonna pour in our beef stock. Okay, and that's everything. Now we will mix it up. Okay, now this is all ready to go. We put it on low if we're going to cook it for 7 to 8 hours, and high if we're going to cook it for 4 to 5. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a fair bit of liquid around the top of the pot. Let's give it a little stir, see how everything's looking. Yep, we're looking really good here. I'm just going to go ahead with our lovely salt and pepper garlic and just sprinkle a good amount of that in there. Now, I'm going to put the lid back on and let it keep on going. Okay, so I'm really happy with this now. If I wanted to season it, I could put a little bit more seasoning in there now. If I wanted to thicken it up, I could put a little bit more flour in there, but I'm really happy with this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and serve it. So over here, I've got a couple of bowls of mashed potato, and we're just gonna go ahead and serve these up. Also great over rice or a crusty loaf. Slow cook comfort, always worth the wait.